She used to work and clean the diamonds on a Monday. Only hit the club on Saturday and Sunday. I used to pull up every week, you should have seen her. The way she did it, nobody could do it cleaner.
Hey guys, welcome. It's your girl Beautifulrebel back in it again with another video. I am overly hyped right now. I don't know why, because I'm losing oxygen in this car. But if you're a new viewer, go ahead and subscribe, like, and comment this video so I can know you're here, and welcome back to my gang. Anyways, I don't know why I'm so loud. I'm in this car. Is there something on my camera? Give me one sec. There we go. So I'm in the car waiting on Zene. I'm gonna link Zene's channel down below. But if you have me on like Snap or Instagram, you see Zene a lot. You know, shout out to Zene. I'm gonna do a quick story time before Zene comes outside. It's not really quick, but I'm just killing some time, and we gotta do what we gotta do. I gotta deliver y'all content as I promised. So yeah, wow, she is so pretty. Aw. Anyways, as you can see by the title, if I even think of the name, this is an anticipated story that's like 2 years old, and a lot of people want to know about it. So welcome back to the F-Boy series. And like I said, another disclaimer, I am cool with this person. This is an ex, yes. And of lately we've been communicating like hi, bye, what's up. We did link, say what's up to each other, so we on mutual common ground. So I don't want nobody to think I'm trying to bash him and whatever. Like, I'm not trying to bash him or nothing, but I have a story to tell. And you know, it was embarrassing at the time, it was crazy, but you know, I gotta make this coin, so we gonna do what we gotta do. And like I said, I am in a car, so if you hear a whole bunch of noise, y'all know what time it is. It's all these cars passing by as I await Zene, and she lives on a busy ass block. So yeah, let me fix this camera. Yes, and if y'all have seen, I have my license. I haven't got my car yet, but when I do get my car, which I'm awaiting, then I'll do a car vlog. So this is a story about Scorpio, my ex. For a lot of y'all who's been on this channel, y'all know what I'm talking about. For a lot of y'all who's creeping, that went to school with me, y'all know what I'm talking about too. Sorry if y'all hear the AC is kind of hot in the car. But anyways, I apologize if you hear anything, so I'm gonna just talk a little louder, try to, like, you know? Let me adjust this real quick. Alright, so ladies, when you have an intuition, don't ever ignore it. And that was my biggest thing. And even when I didn't kind of fully ignore my intuition, I still kept it going on with the relationship. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, because I was in love. But you know, sometimes stuff is not worth it, and you know, it's whatever. But nothing venture, nothing gain, you feel me? So we gonna do what it do. I knew something was up with Scorpio because he just keep getting caught in his dumb shit. Now, what I do want to say, one thing I respect about Scorpio is, if I never went searching, I would have never found out. But certain situations he do slip up on, and I would like to say, I would like to thank him for the simple fact that, like, even though he was giving his 1 and 2 bun, I would have never known unless I went snooping. Until this day, no gal can approach me no type of way. If I never went snooping, then I wouldn't know. So big up my friend for that. Anyways, so let's start it off. So for Scorpio's birthday, I had brought him to Mexico, right? No, actually, let's rewind. A couple months before Mexico, I was in Scorpio's house. So I would say it was before Dream Weekend, I believe. Did we go Dream Weekend that year? It was before Dream Weekend that year. And I was in Scorpio's house and whatever. And usually Scorpio will go to his friend's house. Now, he got mad friends around the block, either across the street, around the corner, whatever. So he decides to go to one of his friend's house and leave me in the house. Per usual, I don't always get left in the house because certain days are my days, and we, you know, we chill, we relax. But you know, I could be in the house. His mom know me, his brother know me, everybody know me. So you know what it is. So it is what it is. They see me for so much years, so they know who I am. I'm not gonna be here stealing. I never stole from them before. I never create no ruckus. I'm pretty quiet unless me and Scorpio going at it. But otherwise, that was that. One day Scorpio left me in his crib. Now he got an iPad. I think it was an iPad mini. I forgot what iPad it was, but I think it was an iPad mini because I had a black one. So he ended up getting a white iPad mini or either a regular iPad. So there's no password on the mini. It's nothing. It's not like it's his phone. So I picked it up and I'm going through the phone or whatever. So I'm going through the phone, and I'm just like, all right, cool. I mean, I pick up the iPad, I'm going through the iPad, and I'm just like, all right, cool. So I'm searching, as all of us do. And like I said in my other first story time about Scorpio, I never searched a shit until he started moving funny. So I was like, all right, something to hide. So I went into his iPad. Now I'm scrolling. I went through the email. I went through the messages. I went through Instagram. Wasn't signed in. Nothing like that. But everything was clean down to the pictures. But the only thing I went that raised the alarm with me was Snapchat. And I tell you why it raised alarm with me. He wasn't signed in. But you know when you sign out of Snapchat and like well, back then, I don't know about now because I don't sign out my Snapchat. But you know when you sign out your Snapchat, it leaves your login name up top, but not your password. So I noticed, one, why the hell you got a Snapchat? Because I've never heard you ever Snapchat before because you don't have me on Snap. And even if you try to have me on Snap, I would have blocked you because I was keeping up my fuckery on Snapchat. Two, I opened a Snapchat and his Instagram name was the login name. Like I said, it was no password, so I have to worry about that. So I'm like, all right, that's mad sus. That means you have a Snapchat. Like I said, he left his iPad there because he knew all his dirt was in his phone, so I ain't say nothing. He comes in the house now, I would say like 45 minutes later. I'm chilling, ain't nothing happened because remember, I ain't see nothing, but the Snapchat raised the red flag. So I said to sis, I was like, what's up? Like, you got a Snapchat? Oh, I don't got no Snapchat. Da, da, da. I'm like, you're lying. You have a Snapchat. Oh, da da da, whatever. So I believe I either snatched his phone or I told him to give me his phone or something. But you know when you go through recents on your iPhone, like when you swipe to the left, it shows all the apps that you recently opened. So when he had his phone, he swiped out of Snapchat or deleted the app on his phone. So when I told him to hold his phone, that's what I remember. He held his phone and I said, let me see your phone. So he held his phone so I won't search it, but go through it. There was no Snapchat on the screen. So I slid to the recent thing by accident, not on purpose, and I seen Snapchat there, but it faded away. So I'm like, why was Snapchat just there? He's like, what are you talking about? There was no Snapchat there. I'm like, bro, Snapchat was just there. So he typed in Snapchat as a search on his phone, and Snapchat ain't pop up. Obviously, he deleted it. So we joking about it. We giggling. I'm like, yo, you have Snapchat? He's like, no, I don't. My friends use Snapchat on my phone or my iPad or whatever. It's nothing. I'm like, all right, cool. I ain't saying nothing, but I kept that in the back of my mind. Like, I ain't stupid. And one thing about us females, we know we not wrong, but we always give these men the benefit of the doubt to F yourself. And we hold on to all that stuff to come back at it and let it bite you in the ass. I left it alone. We had a good day. We relaxed, laid up, chill. So, couple months down the line now, we went to Dream Weekend. Something happened, which is another story time during the first Dream Weekend. And then we went on. So, it was his birthday coming up. And I end up saying, you know what, let's go to Mexico, right? So we go to Mexico now. And first of all, I was like, let me treat him because he always treat me. So I was like, let me pay for the whole thing to go to Mexico. The only thing I think he paid for was his plane ticket. I paid for like the room for the couple of days and all this extra stuff. Like I had a whole suite that was like $1,900, something like that. So we go to Mexico now. So one thing I want to say, when we started having a relationship, he was the one that made me be public in a sense of like the day I met him, he always took pictures of me, whether I was sleeping, whether I was like eating at a restaurant, he'll post me, or you'll see like my face, or you'll see like my nose down or my hands, like you'll know he's with a female. So he was the one that got me into that made me even start posting him on my social media because I never posted nobody else before. Rule number one, ladies, keep your relationship private. People are allowed to know that y'all are together, but don't put it out there. Get your L's in private, your wins in private, and then when you feel like everything is solid and good and whatever, then you come out and be like, all right, well, this is my man. Which I would say would be marriage. Because these men, crazy. If you see me keep on stretching, I'm messing with the AC. I'm trying to turn it on and off so the car will cool up. And then turn it off in case you guys can't hear it. Do that. So anyways now, that happened and we on a trip. So we got into a little one-two argument, which y'all will never notice who had me on Snapchat back then or the vlogs and stuff like that. Y'all wouldn't know because like I said, I keep stuff under wraps. So like I said, he always takes pictures of everything. We go out to eat, take pictures of the food, all that, videos of the food, all that. He's big on stuff like that, right? So I noticed in Cancun, he was taking a lot of videos. And one thing I always know about him, if it's a trip, if it's a dinner, if it's a whatever, he always call his bros. Hold on, guys. I'm in the car making a story time. I'm at the end of the block.
Oh,
he always call his bros at everything that we do. Dinners sometimes, but other things, yo, I'm here, like, especially Dream Weekend, yo, I'm here, me and bro, you see how we living, da, 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 all that stuff, regular stuff that guys do, that these young guys do, I should say. He do all of that now. Mind you, we probably just didn't finish how to fight. We did have finished how to fight. So the days go by, he taking videos, all that, pictures. I'm not thinking he's like recording nothing too major, nothing too big, because he's like, he a person, like if you go on his phone, go to this camera log, you see that he has pictures and videos, stuff like that, right? So he'll try to take a picture of his chain, like I'll see him and show his boys, or like all stuff like that, right? Trip was okay, we was good. It started off bad, then we got good again, then it got bad, then we got good again, and whatever, we come back home. So we planning out Dream Weekend now. Now this is like I said, he's Scorpio, so this is like November. So Dream Weekend is like August. So me as a gal, you can't do nothing in front of, in a sense of, if you, perfect example, I'm gonna tell you what he did. So one day I'm in his house and I'm chilling, right? So like I said, he was moving sneaky. He's the type of person, like if I'm in his house, his phone would never ring. He'll always put his phone on Do Not Disturb. If you gotta go to the bathroom, he'll bring the phone to the bathroom with him. If I'm in the crib and the phone is in there, it's on this side next to him, all type of stuff. So automatically, y'all boys be slipping up when it comes to cheating. Like females know, not because, oh, we know our man, but because the way how you act, that's mad hot. Like females will dead ass be laid up with you and text the next guy next to you, mad calm. You would think we dead ass here playing the video games. I'm right, am I wrong? Comment down below. One day he just in his phone, whatever, on the bed, whatever, and like I said, I had a suspicion. Now remember, Snapchat wasn't even in my head. So like I said, we used to always be back and forth, always arguing, stuff like that. So then now, one day I see boy go like this on the corner of my eye. He's in his phone and he go boop, 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 boop. Open his phone. Now from the angle I'm at, I can't see his numbers. But because I'm so used to opening an iPhone with that digit pin, I know for a fact I knew his password. I think his password was like 1104, something like that, if I remember. But anyways, so we there chilling and whatnot, and months, weeks go by, and Dream Weekend comes along. So we go to Dream Weekend now, mind you. Like I said, females will leave mentally before we leave physically. So I already had in my mind to leave him. Mind you, I was in a relationship for mad long. There's multiple times where we wasn't even talking, where we wasn't even together, stuff like that, and nobody knew. So, like I said, it was very private unless one of us spoke about it. So, we in Dream Weekend now, and I'm trying to find something to break up with him. Mind you, people are already catching my eye. People are, even my relationship was good, bad, whatever, when nobody even know, everybody was trying to get my attention. So I'm like, all right, cool. I ain't really saying anything. We chilling, we having a nice time. Dream Weekend come now. So for Dream Weekend, you know, there's mad parties. Twisted Spirits, Wet and Wild, the all red party, red and white party, Dream Live, all these other stuff, right? So we going now, and I believe this was either this was the second night. So the first night was Dream Live. The second night was the red and white, and then all white in the night, right? I believe that's how it was. It was either, it was red and white, and then it was black in the night. So now, this year, instead of having general admission tickets, we had VIP. So VIP tickets now, we're in front of the stage. You have the right for VIP to either be on the stage with the performers or be in the crowd, wherever you want to be, or limited food or limited drinks for you. Compared to general, where there's only certain events you have food and you're never on the stage. So this is when I wore a red two-piece, a red bob or whatever, and I go on stage. So they DJing whatever on the stage. I'm on the stage. I met a lot of celebrities. I'm hugging, talking. I met Shanzi, that girl with Nino, and I'm there on the stage, whatever, cool. Shansia was there, but I didn't get to hug Shansia then. This is before Shansia. This was the year Shansia did her body, Battle Dream Weekend. So I'm there, whatever, and He's behind me, and I'm in front of him. So I'm recording my little 1 and 2s and whatever. So at a point now, I'm on the edge of the stage. He's behind me, like legitly, like feet behind, probably like 2 feet. So I see him going like this, regular, Scorpio. So all of a sudden, he's so consumed in the phone that when he turns to try to like get to my side to like basically cut the video off, I saw that it was Snapchat. So I said to him, "Why you got a Snapchat?" "Oh, I keep it for my niece." Da, da, da. At the time, his niece was a baby, and he just sent me like videos of her with Snapchat filters. But I'm not retarded. Like he sent me them directly from the mother's Snapchat, not from his phone. You feel me? Or probably he did. I don't know. So I'm like, "I thought you were on Snapchat." "Oh, I don't. Da, 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 whatever. I just for my niece. Da, da, da." I'm like, "Okay, cool, whatever. All right." Granted, I ain't say nothing. I let it be. I left it alone. So I'm like, all right, cool. I ain't say nothing. I'm chilling. This man don't know that I have his password for his phone. So I'm there, whatever. He's talking and whatever. We having mad fun. We get to the hotel. So now I'm getting ready for the all black party, Twisted Spirits. We wear pajamas and stuff like that. So I'm getting ready and I'm chilling like a villain. And I'm like, all right, I'm relaxing. I'm about to move up in this parking spot. I'm relaxing, whatever. I ain't saying nothing. I'm letting shit rock. So he's kind of tipsy by then, because like I said, an inclusive drinks and inclusive food. So we lit. So he's lit. I'm like sitting down, getting my makeup ready and doing all that stuff because I have my ring light. So boy is snoring. So you know what I did? I walked over. I took his phone. I opened his phone. I go boop 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 boop. Open sesame. I go on Snapchat. The first thing I did wasn't even go in his messages yet. I went into his memories. Honey, if I ever tell you, every time we went on a date, that man was snapping my date. The whole time we was in Mexico, that man was snapping in Mexico like he was by himself. When we was in Jamaica, you know what got me really upset? No, matter of fact, I didn't see that yet. So after I saw all of that, I quickly swiped out going to messages. So I'm reading messages, whatever, girls commented, hot eyes, stuff like that. But like I said, he's so dumb and retarded that he don't know when you say messages or somebody say messages, you can see it. So I forget all of her eyes. That's recent. I pull down and the messages are like, "What's up, cutie, da da da, whatever." So at one point now, I go and I look back into the memories. So it was a memory of when we first got to Dream Weekend. And I'm playing, this is what got me so upset, to get me so mad and started like trying to wild out. I remember when I first got there and I got ready for Dream Live, he was on the balcony talking to his friends. And I'm the type of person, I play mad loud music. So does he. So I'm playing popcorn and all that good stuff and whatever. Would you believe a man snapping on the balcony? He's snapping on the balcony to Popcorn and them, acting like he by himself on his vacation, showing for all his biddies. So I'm like, oh nah, like this is beyond me. I've never, mind you, there's men that want to talk to me so bad. There's men that was always trying to entertain me. There's men that tell me to like leave him alone. There's men that inquire about my relationship. There's men that tell me that I deserve better. I already give a 1-2 bun. You feel me? Because bun for bun. At that time, that was the only person I ever cheated on. I never cheated on nobody else. He taught me the meaning of cheating. Like, he really taught me the meaning of cheating. And even though I would never do that shit again, I was too loyal. But yeah, like, that happened and everything. So I'm like, all right, cool. It is what it is. I'm going through everything now. So I put on his Snapchat. I was like, it's crazy how y'all entertaining this man. And he in a whole 4-year relationship. You see, as soon as I click send, everybody is writing him. "Oh, that's crazy, da da da, whatever, crazy, da da da, this and that." So then this couple of his friends like, "Oh, nah," shake my head, laugh my ass off, because he got caught. Because like I said, his friends knew who his girl was. You feel me? So he got caught, whatever. That happening, cool. Everybody laughing about it, going crazy. So this mad girl's like, "Oh, that's why it's crazy." And I'm like, "Girl, how long you been talking to you?" "Oh, not too long, whatever." So this one shorty stuck out. I don't want to say her name, but I'm going to call her Q. Right? I'm gonna call her Q. So I wrote back. She was like, "Shake my head. I thought you told me you were single when I asked you." So I was like, "Girl, that's crazy. That's crazy, right? Like, how long he told you y'all was talking? Like, how long was y'all talking for?" So before I even waited, I'm so dumb. I was so mad that I didn't change his phone password. I didn't change his Snapchat email, none of that, to get back into the phone later. So legitly, I took the phone and I launched at his head. He jumped up. I'm like, yo, what the F is this? Da, da, da. Mind you, I was just doing my makeup and playing music, so I left the balcony door open and I did not know. So I'm like, yo, what is you doing? Whatever. He was so non-defensive that when I was going hard, I was swinging, punching, kicking. Like, we always had an altercation. Not always, but when it got physical, it got physical. So when I was wilding on him, I was wilding him like we had beef forever. And he was a female. Thumping him up in his face, his mouth, and his nose. I'm on top of him, stomping him out on the bed, on the floor. And I'm screaming at you, cheating on me, you wilding. Like, I'm wilding. I, like, started getting out of breath because I have, like, heart problems. So I noticed that the balcony was open. By the time I go look at the balcony through the curtains, I see everybody on the balcony looking and trying to figure out who it was. So I slowly closed it. I called my mother, and I was wilding. I'm like, Ma, because she loved him. She feel like he could do no harm. I'm like, Ma, this and this and that, da 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 da. She's like, what? I'm like, this and this and that. He like, no, don't believe it, whatever. So let me tell you what he did. So I was like, open up your phone. If I'm like, open up your phone. So he opened up the phone now. And I'm like, who this, who that? So like I said, he does the whole holding the phone thing where he hold the phone and I go through whatever. So I'm like, who this? So all the girls that wrote back to me very calm were like, open the message, whatever, they ain't say nothing. But that one cute girl when I went to reply back to her, he closed the phone mad fast. I'm like, girl, we just started fighting again. I'm like, you know what? F it. It's over. I don't care. Mind you, I felt so good. Like, I loved him, but I felt so good that I had a reason to leave. Like, all the energy I put up in that fight that was in the hotel room, you'd have thought I was like, yo, this is the hardest heartbreak. I felt that way, yeah, but it was more of like, damn, this is a relief. I asked God to show me a way to leave this man, and boom, he gave me what I need to see right there. Even though he probably gave me a lot of things, but that was sorry guys, my camera cut off, but that was my last straw, like my last straw. I needed to find a reason to go. And like I said, a lot of the relations are not perfect, but yeah, so that happened and whatever. And I was calm and chill. And then I was like, yeah, I'm single. So the more I kept on saying, I'm single, he got mad. And to this day, I remember that girl's Snapchat because I was going to tear her new ass. I was like, it's not worth it. And I'm going to tell you why I almost tear her new ass. So I'm like, yeah, I'm single. It's cool, it's whatever. So he's getting tight because I'm saying I'm single. Luckily, the fucking, oh, sorry for cursing. The outfit that I had planned for that night, fire. So it's like we broke up for a good amount of time. So we went out now. I'm still saying I'm single. He's trying to tell his friend what happened. Trying to still tell his friend what happened because we went with his friend to Dream Weekend. And yeah, we had mad fun at all the parties. It was all white actually. And that same night, I saw the girl who I was talking about in the story time. I had a problem with, who told my father, and she kind of was moving funny, like on some scared, timid vibe, but that's to each his own. I don't have a problem with her no more. I really don't care. So we got back to the hotel now, a little later in the hours, having mad fun. He's trying to have sex with me. I'm like, that's a dub. Like, no, sex is not gonna wean me back in, whether it was popping or not popping. I don't know how people stay because a man has it going on down there. I'm not the one. But yeah, so that happened now. So throughout the whole time, June weekend was fun. I still remained to act like, you know, we cool. I didn't make it seem like no big beef. I basically said I was already single, and I meant that I was single. He took it for a joke, I guess, because I always came back. But oh, I forgot to say, after that night now, I think I came back that night or the next day into a next party. I went to that man's phone again. He got drunk and lit, and I went to go write that girl. And like I finally opened up to what that girl said, and the first thing she was like, oh, ask your man, da da da, whatever, and something like that. So I'm like, what? I'm about to tell her, like, how. Real quick while I edit, it's like 5 o'clock in the morning. Just woke up. Yeah, but a couple months after this, I did find out that allegedly they had sex. He denied it. And the only reason I found out is because somebody that I knew, that I was talking to at the time, she told her best friend or whatever. Her best friend told the person told me about the whole situation, about me writing her Snapchat and what they did and all type of stuff. Also, yeah, like
I wouldn't want to say she had a little bit of feelings for him. I guess she did, but she was everything that he told me he would not talk to. Like, no offense, like weight wise, how she would carry herself like real ratchet, and like colored hair when I started wearing colored hair, and it's ended up just like burgundy and stuff like that. So that's another thing. Like, don't ever let a man tell you what to do or how to carry yourself, because at the end of the day, the same things he telling you he don't like in what you doing, he like in the other person, or go for the other person. Remember I told you that. And till this day, if I ask him like, oh, did y'all have a little thing or whatever, he'll deny it down to the ground till this day.
Screen name is blank, 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 NA, and like some other numbers. I still got that Snapchat in the top of my head. I don't play that. So I was like, what? I was about to tear her new ass and tell her about stuff. I was like, I left it alone. So then I woke him up again, started wilding on him again. And that was that. Trip went on. Dream weekend was over. He went back to the States. I went to my dad's house. This is where the story time of me fighting my dad's girlfriend came in with the blue hair, because I changed hairs and whatever. That came in. And that was that. Came back to New York. He picked me up. It is what it is. We was cool for a while. We was talking as friends. He tried to make it lead to something sexual, and there's another story time that comes after that, and y'all wouldn't believe what happened. But if y'all like the story, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and check out my business at www.rebelminksco.com. I sell 25M luxury lashes. Well, 15mm is 25mm. I'm also going 30 real soon. Sunglasses, and accessories and stuff like that for your face, your makeup, and cleaners and all that good stuff. And I'm doing a giveaway. The first person, well, you have to follow the page, the Rebel Minks Co Instagram page. Everything will be listed below, and you'll see my logo and participate in brands. So I'll be giving away for the first winner 6 lashes, a couple sunglasses, my beauty washer, which washes your lashes, beauty blender, and brush, and also dries it. And I'm partnered with my friend Itsmeniinii, who also has a YouTube channel, and her hair that I wore in the last video, the curly hair. She is partnering with my other friend Zinga, which her YouTube channel will be linked below, and she'll be watch this. So Zinga, if you see this, leave an orange heart. You know I love you. And her YouTube will be down below, and her business page. So I'll be giving the lashes and stuff like that. Itsmeniinii, with her Beautify Hair collection, will be sending hair, whether it's a 5x5 closure or a 13x6 frontal, with the bundles to Zinga to make the wig by machine. And we'll give all of that together in a package. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you're new to the gang, welcome. And if you my subbies, my regular subbies, y'all know what time it is. We lit out here. It's getting dark. And I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all in the next video. And if y'all need another video or what I should talk about next, please comment down below. Thanks, guys.
She used to work and clean the diamonds on a Monday. Only hit the club on Saturday and Sunday. I used to pull up every week, you should have seen her.